Okay, now I clicked on the print test order and let's see if the integration works. Yeah, perfect. Here you can see our POS thermal printer print out the different receipts. So here we have the order or the test order for the counter. You can see we also have a test footer message and the driver receipt. And also for the kitchen without a logo, yeah, you can place your own logos here. Yeah, your own logos. You can set, if you have a food delivery service, you can choose between the different receipts you want to print out. You can check this or uncheck this. And if you have a non-food store, if you sell, for example, shoes, then you activate this. And as soon as an order arrived, then the printer will print out your new orders, and so you are always up to date. You can see this when a new order arrived. Then yeah, the printer will print out the new order, and you will never miss a new order. You will immediately notified. And yeah, this is what I want to show you in this video. So then let's get started. So if you have a restaurant website with an integrated online store or a food delivery website where people can buy food or other items from your store, then I think, yeah, the main problem is that you as a website owner or as a shop owner have always check your laptop, always check the website if you get a new order, or always have to look on your phone or something like this if you get a new email or get an email that you have a new order. And this is why I created this plugin or this POS Thermal Printer integration for WooCommerce. And the good thing here is, so when you have a food order delivery website and somebody places an order, and then the order will automatically get sent to this printer, or yeah, to a similar printer like this, and then the printer will automatically print out the order. So that means that you don't have to check always your website, you don't have to check your emails. So immediately after someone placed an order on your store, you will immediately get the printouts here, the receipts. You will get the receipt that someone placed an order on your store, and then yeah, you can see directly what they have ordered, and you can immediately see all the order details and so on. And in the back end of the plugin, you can also set how many receipts you want to print out. So if you want to print out one receipt for the kitchen, for example, then for the counter, and then for the food delivery guy, so that he has the address, for example. And yeah, I think this is a really good solution. You don't have to look always on your phone or on your computer if you have a new order. So, and this is fully automated. You set it up once, and then yeah, you can leave it. And yeah, as soon as somebody orders something from your store, then the printer will print out the order confirmation. And also, of course, yeah, you will also get the normal email. Your customer will get the normal email information and so on. And yeah, this is what I want to show you in this video, how you can set this up and how this works. So here you can see all the components you need in order to make this happen. You need the WooCommerce plugin. All the links in the video description down below. Yeah, the WooCommerce plugin, and then you need a Raspberry Pi as a print server and something like this. So if you have a Raspberry Pi 3 or Raspberry Pi 4, you can use this. I recommend when you want or when you have to buy a new Raspberry Pi, a new print server, that you will get a Raspberry Pi 5, because yeah, Raspberry Pi 5 is a little bit faster, is a little bit more reliable. And then you need the thermal printer, the POS printer, so something like this. Okay, not the most expensive thingy. So for example, this Epson thingy. I will put the link to this product in the video description down below. So this works really good. So you have to connect this printer via USB into the Raspberry Pi USB port, and then as soon as a new order arrives, the Raspberry Pi will send the order or convert the files to a printable file. and then the order will get sent to this thermal printer here, and then the printer will print your order out. And yeah, so then let's go here. I also wrote an article on my LinkedIn page, so I will also put the article, the detailed article, in the video description down below, so you can check it out. Here you will find all the informations. And yeah, so this is here you can read everything, how you set it up, and also here's a link where you can download the plugin and also where you can download the instructions. So I wrote detailed install and setup manual. So let me open this real quick. Here is the installation and setup guide for the WooCommerce POS printer integration and also the print server. Here you can see I wrote a detailed installation and setup guide for macOS. So if you're using macOS, then I have the right instruction for you here. And also if you're using Windows, then you will see everything how you can do this with Windows. So relatively easy. So first of all, of course, you have to make an image of the Raspberry Pi for the Raspberry Pi OS. And then you have to plug in the LAN cable into your router and also into the Raspberry Pi. And then you have to connect the printer, the POS Thermal Printer, via USB into one of the USB ports, of course, and then you have to power it on. You don't have to connect the Raspberry Pi with a monitor, so we are installing the necessary software, the script, via SSH onto the Raspberry Pi. So you don't need to have a monitor or a mouse or a keyboard attached to the Raspberry Pi, because we will do this all via SSH connection. So everything is explained in detail here, but I want to show you how this works. So here you can see this is for all operation systems. If you have Windows or if you're working on Mac, then let me make this a little bit smaller for now. Then first, of course, we have to find out the right IP address. When we connect the Raspberry Pi, our print server, with our local network via LAN cable, then your Raspberry Pi will get an IP address. And first, of course, we have to find the right IP address. If you have connected your Raspberry Pi to your local network, to your router, then your Raspberry Pi will get a unique IP address. And now we have to find the unique IP address of our router, of our Raspberry Pi, of the print server. And for this, we have to log into our router in order to see our IP address. So let me go here. Then I use a Fritzbox, so it doesn't matter which router you are using. You are using a Fritzbox or another router, then I have to log in. Let me search for my password quick. Where's the password? There it is. Let me put in my password here. And this is in German language because I'm from Germany, but it doesn't matter. So then when the dashboard loads, okay, and then I will click on home network and on mesh. Oh no, this is wrong mesh. We have to click on network, and I think here there it is. There's our Raspberry Pi. You can see the IP address of my new Raspberry Pi of the print server. Okay, and then we need to open a new terminal, or we can also start, for example, FileZilla or something like this, so that we can establish a connection to the Raspberry Pi. I want to use the terminal, the Macintosh terminal. Of course, this is easier for me. Let me make this a little bit bigger so that you can see everything, and also let me copy the address, and then I can close the window. And now we can open our instructions again, our setup and installation instructions again. And here you can see, oh, by the way, I said we can use FileZilla. This was not correct. We can, of course, if you are on Windows, you can use putty, not FileZilla, putty. Yeah, so then here is our instruction. So like I said, links in the video description down below. And here you can see everything what you have to do. So first we have to update everything. And yeah, then let's do this. Let me put this on the other monitor. And then let's open the terminal again. Show you the terminal window. So then we have to log in into our Raspberry. So SSH admin, and what was the IP address again? Let me copy this. Okay, so then yes. So now we have to enter the password. Oh, I think wrong password. Okay, now we have established a connection to our Raspberry Pi, to the new print server. And yeah, now we have to update everything. So I will put this in here, sudo apt update, and press enter. Yeah, and this could take a while. So yeah, don't worry if this takes 5 to 10 minutes, but this is completely normal if you installed a new software, or if you installed a new flash drive on your Raspberry Pi, then the update process can take a little bit longer. Okay, this was relatively quick. Then let the next step, put this in. So then we install everything. Okay, this is finished. And yeah, next step, now we did this. And next step is create and activate a Python virtual environment. So that way. So now we are creating the virtual environment. Okay, the virtual environment is created. Now we can activate the virtual environment. So, okay, this is good. Then let's go to the next step. The next step is install all the Python packages. So then do this, copy this here, copy it in here. So, and this means now that we install everything, and later on when we install and set up everything, you can then shut down your Raspberry Pi, your print server, and the next time you plug it in into power again, boot it again, then everything will load again. You don't have to activate anything, so it automatically loads all the scripts, activate the scripts, so that the print server, the Raspberry Pi, listens to new print jobs, and then yeah, forward all the print jobs to our printer. Okay, this is also finished. Then the next step is that we have to create the necessary files. So you can see this file, Druck API English.py, then email printpolar.py, and then the environment file, the .env file. So then we want to do this here, and let me show you the files. So now I opened the first file. So I opened this in a text document. Here you can see what's inside. So then we have to create this document. And in order to create this document, we can copy the name. Then we can, let's make it a little bit bigger. Then we can type in nano and the name. So we are creating now the new file. And then I will show you, then I will copy everything, and then I will put it in here. And then I will close this and save this with Control X and then Y for yes, and then enter. So now it's saved. Let's check if this is there. Yeah, there is the file. So the next file we want to create is the email printpolar.py file. So let me copy the name here, and let me open this in text document, text editor. there it is. This is the content of the file. So let's create the file, nano, then the file name, enter. And now I want to copy everything, paste everything in here. The same, save it, yes, there it is. So this is done, great. So the next step we have to take, we have to make the .env file. So we can, of course, copy this again and create a new file, nano.env, open the file, and then we are opening the example file. You will also get this example file when you download all the files, or we can grab the content directly from the installation guide. Here you can see this is what we have to put in there. We copy this back here. So, and here you can see now we have to input some details. So we have to input the IMAP server, we have to input the right port, the email address, the password, and yeah. So then let's do this. So we need a dedicated email address that you only use for the print server. So you can create a new email address with a free email service, for example, GMX or AOL or something like this. But we need an email address which we can access. We have to provide the server address, email address, and password. Then let me grab the right informations here. It is important that you are grabbing or input the IMAP information, the IMAP server information here. Paste it in here. Okay, now I put in everything we need. I put in the server address, the email address, and also the password. Great, then we can save this. So I will again Control X, yes, and enter. Cool. And now we can, first let's check the connection between our POS Thermal Printer and our Raspberry Pi, our print server. So I will now turn on the printer, and then we can input, ls USB. Now we can see all the devices on our USB port. So and here is our printer. You can see microchip, technology, ink, so on and so on. No, that's not the right one. Oh, I think this is the right one here. This is our printer. I think so. Yeah, I think this is our printer here. Microchip technologies. Great. Okay. Then let's go to the next step. The next step is, here you can see in the instruction manual, you can see what you have to do. Then the next step is run the print server and the Polar. So start the print server. You can copy this in here. Now the print server will start. Okay, now we need to create a new session. So we have to open a new terminal window, and we have to log in again with a different terminal into our Raspberry Pi. So SSH admin at the IP address, then the password. There it is. And now we have to execute this. So on this here. Okay, now what he's doing is he's checked now all the emails. You can see the print server is now running. Here you can see we have the emails right now. So here you can see we have spam email here, skipping the email, skipping 19 emails because the subject does not match the print job format. So, and checks again, and then he waits for 50 seconds, and then he checks again. And if there is no new print job, then he sleeps again for 15 seconds, and so on and so forth. So, and this is good. This is running now. So now we can close this. We can Control and C to close this. Oh no, I think this was wrong. Let me start this again. And yeah, of course, we forgot something. So now when both services are running, and now when we would close the windows or would end the process here, then the processes are completely completely ended, and our print server is no longer able to receive any new jobs. And in order to fix this, we have to go to the next step. Here's the next step: running the services persistently. Yeah, then we can do this. So now we can close this. Control C, and then we can close the whole session. Exit and end this, and here the same. Close this. So then we go to the next step. The next step is to create a new file. So this is the next step, and then the content of the file is this. So and this file will tell the machine that the machine or our print server should automatically run the script when the Raspberry Pi boot. So in here you can see that we want to run this script. Then we can save this, yes, enter. The next we have to do the service file. Copy this service file. Also, we want to copy content of the service file. Paste here. Control X, Y, and enter. Now we have to enable all the services. So the daemon, reload the daemon services. We want to enable the printing services. Created the file. Next, this function. Then we want to start the functions. So start this function. And these functions are now running in the background. Start this. Now we can check the services. So check first printer. Here you can see the printer is loaded and enabled. So this thing, yeah, this looks good. So then we can close this. And now we want to check the our email print folder. Here. Okay, perfect. Now everything is working. And yeah, so that was the hardest part. Now we can move on to installing the WooCommerce plugin. And yeah, I'll show you now how to install the WooCommerce plugin and make all the settings over there. Okay, now I want to show you how you install and set up the plugin. So this is relatively easy. Here I am right now on a test shop I created, and yeah, to install the plugin, it is relatively simple. You log into your WordPress website, your e-commerce store, and then you go to plugins and add new plugin. So this is, let me change the language real quick here, because this is a German store. Let me change this to English. Okay, perfect. Then upload plugin. And then all you have to do is when you downloaded the plugin file, you simply grab the zip file and put it in here and then install now. Now the plugin will get installed, and then we click on plugin, activate plugin, and the plugin backend, of course, is in English language. So you see this right now. So come on. Okay, now the plugin is installed and activated, and you can see here on the left side we have a new icon, POS Printer. Then when we click here on POS Printer, then this is the back end of the plugin. So here you can see, here you have to put in your dedicated email address where the print server, the Raspberry Pi, checks for new emails, and you have here the receipt types. You can choose between kitchen, driver, and counter, or you can mark all. Can see this. And if you have a general online store, then of course you don't need this. Then you simply check this general receipt and down. And here you also can upload a logo. So let me do this. So you can click here, then you simply can drag a logo in here, or choose a logo file. I already have a logo file here. Let me go to the media library and let's choose this, and make sure that the logo is not too big. So the maximum logo size is 400 by 400 pixel. So otherwise the data size will get too big, because everything has sent over to your POS printer, and everything over 400 by 400 pixel is too big. Then let's click on choose logo. Here you can see now we put in the logo, and here you can input a custom footer text. Now or your email address, or your store address, or something like this. This is a test, and then we click on, or let's activate, for example, these two here, and then let's click on save changes. Okay, let's make the language back to English. Don't know why it's jumping back to German. So great. And now you can see this button, send test print. So this button, when you click this button, then a test print will get sent over to first your print server, and then the print server will send it over to your POS printer. And let's do this. Let me film this with my phone so that you can see this. So I have the POS printer on my desk here. So, and then let's click here. And now you can see test email sent successfully to the dedicated email address. And here you can see now we get the test print. Here you can see this is test product, and here is the custom message. This is a test, and we get, of course, two receipts because we checked these two. You can see, and now I want to show you when we check general receipt. So when you have a general online store, click here on save changes. And then let's do this again. So let's click again on send test print. And let's wait. And here it is. Now you can see the logo, general receipt. You can see the time, the order number, test product, test service. And of course, if your store is in English or uses US dollar, then of course it's US dollars. The store is currently set to euros. This is why here is the euro symbol displayed. Here's the test message, and yeah, this works. So perfect. Then let me show you another thing. So for example, now everything is set up. Let's go back here. Let's choose the 4. Click on Save Changes. Now I want to show you how this works with the front end when a real customer places an order on your store. So let me open the website in a new tab. And here you can see this is my test store. Change the language to English. So now here I made a test pizza store. So where are the products? I think click here on pizza. So here are all our pizzas. Then let's choose, for example, the pizza kit. Here you can see we can choose between free delivery to my address or pick up at the pizzeria. Let's leave it here on free delivery. Then we can choose the pizza size. Let's do large, good. Choose different stuff here. The cheese, toppings. Use a few toppings here. Onions is good. Olives are good. And also garlic is very good. And then, yeah, let's click on Add to Cart. You can see, now let's click on View Shopping Cart. And then let's send this order, continue to checkout. So, and here's the checkout. Here you can see the different payment methods. Of course, you can, if you have a real shop, only a test shop, then you can integrate Stripe or, I don't know, PayPal or something like this. So then here you have the overview, and then let's click here on, this is buy now. This is only in German language. Let me film the printer again with my phone. So I will click here. Oh, first I think we have to accept this. And yeah, then then let's click on buy now button. Now we bought the pizza. Okay, now we got the new order, you can see, and also, yeah, your customer will get the normal emails. And yeah, there is our confirmation and the 3 receipts. You can see we have everything. We have the logo. Here we have the order details. Of course, this is right now in German language because, yeah, the store was built in German language. But when you build your store in English or in Spanish or in France or in French language, then it is automatically printed in your language. And here's the driver receipt. And this is on. And this is for the kitchen. You can see we have the date, we have the order number, everything. Yeah, and I think this works. So yeah, this is really cool. Oh yeah, now you can see how easy this is. This is the plugin backend. So yeah, the hardest part is I think, yeah, creating or setting up your Raspberry Pi, your print server, but you will get the detailed instruction manual, the setup manual, where everything, every command is in detailed explained. So I think you can follow this. If you have any problems, then also there is a service email, so then you can contact us and we will help you. And yeah, so I think that's it for the video. So all the links to the plugin, to the print server files are in the description down below, and also, of course, the blog post I made on my LinkedIn account is in the video description, so you can check it out. And if you have any questions, yeah, you can let me know in the comments down below, and I'm happy to help you. And yeah, that's it for the video. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you found the video informative. And yeah, maybe if you learned something new, if you found the video helpful, then please press the thumbs up button. And also, yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, so then thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.